Hi, welcome to this short yin yoga practice, which is sequenced to look to calm the nervous system, help to calm the mind, and nourish the body. So yin yoga, we're going to be holding the poses anywhere between 3 and 5 minutes. It's just a suggestion, so if you find you want to come out sooner, please feel free to come out and just rest in a pose that until we move on to the next one. Okay, so coming to lie down on the mat, knees bent, feet and soles flat to the floor. Just take a moment, put the hands on the mat, on the earth, just to connect with the earth beneath you, just feeling the support from it. Just closing the eyes, and just feeling the head and neck and spine just in its natural curve and aligned, so the chin's not lifting too much. Just taking a few calming breaths in and out through the nose. Just preparing you to begin the sequence. We're going to begin with reclining butterfly. So allowing the knees to drop out the side and bringing the feet to meet each other, touching the soles together. And just allowing the knees to drop out to the sides. Okay, good. And in this posture you should feel a nice, gentle opening of the inner groin, the inner thigh, and also gentle opening of the hips and pelvis. It's up to you what you want to do with the hands, whether you want to leave them touching the floor or turning the palms up, which is quite nice to open the shoulders. You can also take the arms overhead to get an additional opening of the shoulders. I'm going to be holding this posture for 5 minutes. Breathe in and out through the nose. Taking the breath all the way down into the abdomen. Exhaling, helping you to open, helping you to relax. So you don't want to feel any pulling or overstretching in the groin area here. So if you find your joints or muscles are a bit hypermobile, then you can always put 2 blocks or books or cushions underneath the outside of the thighs, just to support so you're not overstretching here. This is a really great posture for women's health. There's a lovely opening and stretch of the pelvic area. So in turn that promotes the blood flow to this area. It's believed it can also help relieve menstruation, cramps or pain. You can just send the breath into any tightness, into any pain. We should have no pain from this posture though. And continue to breathe. So yin yoga talks about the orange zone, so it's finding, the first stage is finding your edge, so you don't want to go to your full stretch, your full capacity. You want to find a position that you can feel the sensation in the target area, which in this pose is the groin, the hips, the pelvis. But it's a sensation that you can enjoy and that you can breathe steadily and relaxed. And that your muscles can relax. So hold for 1 more minute. As you breathe in through the nose, taking the breath down into the abdomen. With each exhalation, just feel the body releasing any tension, any stress, letting it go. Good, and then taking the hands down to either side of the thighs and helping your knees come back up together, and just allow the knees to drop to the centre and bring the feet out slightly to the side, just taking a couple of breaths here. So the next posture is reclining a sleeping swan, so allowing the knees to centre again and bringing the right knee in towards the chest and flexing the right foot. Taking hold of the right foot with your left hand and allowing the knee to drop out to the side. So you're going to rest your right foot on top of your left thigh. So this may be enough for you. You should feel a nice opening in the outer of your right hip. Or if you want to take it a bit further, just bring the left knee in towards the chest. You can either hold the outside of the thigh, the back of the thigh, or the front of the shin, taking the hand through the right leg. Good. So again, just making sure the head and neck are in line, the chin's not lifted. And you want sort of minimal effort of the arms here, just enough just to feel the gentle pull of the knee coming in towards the chest, so that you find your edge, finding the orange zone, where you're feeling the sensation in the outside of your right hip. So we'll be holding this posture for 3 minutes. So just observe the body. Just observe for any tension in the body or tightness. And send the breaths and the thoughts to this area to release the tension. With every exhalation, imagine letting go of that tension. Sleeping swan is a great posture to help mobility in the hips. It's the long holds. Really get into not just stretching the muscles, but stretching the joints, the ligaments, the tendons, all the soft connecting tissues around the joints, which in turn helps with the mobility of the joints. Just releasing the hands, bring the left foot down to the mat. So before we move to the other side, we're going to move into a lying twist. So crossing that right leg now fully over the left and allowing your hands to come out to the sides. So you don't want them too high along the shoulder, you want them below the shoulders to help release tension in the shoulders and just reset the head and neck as well, so the chin's not lifted. And then pushing down into the left foot, just lift up and just shift the hips over slightly to the right. And then as you exhale, just allow the knees to drop over to the left side. You want to be keeping the right shoulder on the mat here. Good. So finding your edge, finding the orange zone. So it's really important that the shoulders stay on the mat to help with the twist. So when we twist our spine, our shoulders are going one way, our hips are going the other. And if this feels too intense with the knees crossed, you may just have one knee on top of the other. You can use a block or a cushion to support underneath the knees. And breathe. This is a really nice opening of the side of the body as well. So you can take some really nice breath into this area, feeling the cavity, feeling the rib cage, the chest. Finding stillness in the posture, so feeling the sensations. You may feel sensations in the hip, the right hip. The spine is having a nice gentle twist. And just staying with that sensation. It should be a sensation that you enjoy and you can breathe and relax into. Yet the body is still active. It's not tensed, it's not completely relaxed. And twists are really good to stimulate the digestive system. The internal organs are having a gentle massage from the twist, which can help with digestion. The last 30 seconds. Well done. So inhaling, coming back to the centre, pushing down the left foot, shifting the hips back in line and uncrossing the right leg. Well done. You might just want to straighten out that right leg for a moment. And then returning to centre. So return to the other side. So sleeping swan, reclining swan on the other side. So bringing the left knee in towards the chest, flexing the left foot, taking the left foot in the right hand and bringing it to the outside of the foot on the right thigh. So you might want to stay here. Or if you want to take it a bit further, bring that right knee in towards the chest and taking hold of either behind the right thigh or in front of the shin. So it's just finding what's right for your body right now. Remembering not to push or strain. There's no competition in yoga. It's all about honouring your body, filling yourself with love and kindness. So energetically, we can hold a lot of stored emotions, stored stress in the hip area. really great postures to open and stretch the hips. And using the breath to really send the breath. Notice the tightness and send the breath mentally, letting go. Coming up for the last minute. After some time you may feel that the body naturally wants to open up further. Gravity is helping, your body's relaxing, and you're spending time to really get into those deeper tissues, and that's absolutely fine. Just you can go with that just as long as you're staying in your orange zone. Good. Then allowing that right knee to come, foot to come to the floor. So we'll be moving into our twist. So taking the right foot over the left, so you're crossing the knees, pushing down on the right foot and just shifting the hips over slightly to the left, taking your arms out to the sides, lower than the shoulders, palms facing up. Breathing in and exhaling, allowing the knees to drop over to the right side, but keeping the left shoulder on the mat. Good. Again, you can uncross the knees and have just one on top of the other if that feels too intense for you. You can turn to look over the left arm. Again, you can put a block under the knees or cushion to support them if you need to. Breathing, taking some really nice, long, calm breath. And energetically twist. I believe they may help us to experience the feeling of wringing out negativity, like a wet sponge being wrung. Holding for one more minute. Just observing the body, observing the shape of the body, observing for any tension. Inhaling, coming back to centre, uncrossing the legs, bringing the foot back to the floor, just allowing the knees to drop into centre. Just going to get my block for our next posture. So if you have a block or a cushion, it's a really good time to use it. We're going to do reclining, so supported bridge pose. So if you don't have a block or a cushion, you can always do the reclining butterfly pose that we did at the start. So taking hold of your block, with your feet on the mat, lifting up the hips, and having the block so it's on its side, and placing it underneath the sacrum joint, so really the lower, right at the bottom of the spine. So you can allow the arms to come out to the side, the palms facing up or down, whatever's comfortable for you. We're going to be holding this pose for 5 minutes. So again, just resetting the head and neck so it's in line. And you should feel some weight on the shoulder blades. So you can stay with the legs bent, with the feet on the floor. But after some time, you might feel that the leg muscles begin to activate. So, and this isn't the target area here. So the target area is the spine, the bottom of the spine, the sacrum joint. So we can straighten the legs if that's comfortable for you. Try one first, and then the other, and allow the feet to drop out to the sides. So you should feel a nice, positive, comfortable compression in the lower spine here, in the sacrum area. There shouldn't be any pain, but a sensation of compression. In this posture, this is one of those postures you can really just completely relax. Relax the muscles, feel the weight of the hips on the block, being supported by the block. You can really let go. The body's in a gentle back bend. Back bends, good for spine health. Emotionally, they can be really uplifting. The chest is open, the pelvis is open, everything's open. It can promote a sense of feeling of freedom. Just observe how the body feels, how the energy feels in the body. If you find that your mind wanders, just bring your attention back to the breath. Just observing the breath, observing its natural rhythm, its depth, the quality of the breath. Observing the breath is one way to help quieten the mind. Making sure that you feel free if you need to adjust or bend the knees again, bringing the feet to the floor, coming out of the pose at any point. We are coming into the last minute of the pose. You You may still feel that healthy, nice compression in the lower spine, or you may feel that's gone now. Either one, neither is right or wrong. There should be a compression, a sensation that you can enjoy. And coming out of the pose slowly, but bending the knees, bringing the feet to the mat. And then, when you're ready, just pushing down on the feet, lifting the hips up, removing the block from underneath you, but actually just want to turn it on its side, so it's on its lowest setting. And just resting the pelvis on top. So we're going to just move into a waterfall pose. If you don't have a block, you can just shuffle. You'll put your glutes against the wall and bring your legs up the wall. So just pausing for a moment before you come into the pose. Actually, just to begin with, just bring the knees in towards the chest. And just hugging the knees just for a moment, just for a few breaths. Just releasing the lower back. This is a slightly reclined, lifted air release pose, which is really good to release the lower back. And then when you're ready, just taking the hands back down to the side, the palms on the floor, just giving that connection with the earth to begin with, and then just straightening the legs. Just making sure the head and neck is in line. If you like, you can help keep the palms down or bring the palms up, and having the arms out to the side where it's comfortable for you. This gentle inversion with the legs lifted. The legs can just completely relax. Inversions are a great way to turn everything upside down, giving a different aspect to our body. Our legs can rest, and the blood can be in different areas of the body. The heart doesn't work as hard when we invert the body in this relaxed way. We'll just be holding this pose just for a couple of minutes. Inversions allow the body to rest. This gentle inversion allows the body to rest. It has a positive effect on the nervous system, and therefore a positive effect on helping to balance the hormones in the body. You should be able to relax the legs here. If you're finding you're using your muscles to hold them, just have a little move the legs forward and back till you find the position where you're not using muscle strength to hold the legs up. You're feeling that the leg muscles can relax. last 30 seconds, but just honouring your body, knowing you can come out of the pose at any time, being kind to your body, being kind to you. To come out, bending the knees as you were before, just giving them a little hug in towards the chest, allowing the blood to return to the legs. Bring the hands to the mat and then slowly just bring the feet to the mat, lifting the hips up, removing the block, and just coming to lie in corpse pose, Shavasana. Having the legs mat distance apart, the arms out to the side, so that you feel the shoulder blades, the shoulder girdle resting on the mat. Just resetting the head so the chin's not lifting. Allowing the body to let go now. Feel the weight of the body sinking into the mat, into the earth. And in turn, feel the earth meeting your weight, holding your body, supporting your body, so that you can let go of complete control of your body now. Corpse pose means dead body, so in this pose we want to have complete stillness of the body, complete stillness of the mind. Just enjoy these next few moments, complete relaxation. Just knowing you can stay in relaxation as long as you wish. If you're ready to come out, just deepen the breath. Bring your awareness to the body once more, just awakening the body. Bring the legs together, the hands together. Just taking the hands overhead, just having a nice stretch. And then coming rolling to the side. Maybe keeping the eyes closed if you like, and just slowly coming to find your way to seated position that's comfortable for you. Trying not to cross the legs. Sitting on the sitting bones. Bring the hands into Anjali Mudra, prayer position, the thumbs just resting on the chest in front of the heart. And just taking a few breaths, just taking a moment just to observe your body, your energy and your mind, and how you feel now after this practice. We'll end the practice with a one-arm chant, so inhaling through the nose. Om. Namaste. Thank you for doing this sequence with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Well done.